Hello everyone, this is Nirmal and welcome to Sikkim Chronicle. Well, right now I'm here at Soul Food and Cafe at Development Area in Gangtok. Well, joining with me today in this edition is an actor all the way from Bollywood, Mumbai. Well, you have seen him recently in Veeradi Wedding, one of the, blockbuster movies, in fact, So he is here to shoot for his, the web series Tripling. Let's have a very candid conversation with none other than Sumeet Vyas. Hi Sumeet and welcome to the state of Sikkim.
Hi, thank you so much.
And is this your first visit?
It is my first visit to Sikkim, yes, it is.
Alright, so as far as I know, TVF's Tripling, this is the second edition after 2016's, first edition. Tell us, why Sikkim?
So I also write the show. And I've always been fascinated with road trips, with traveling. Wanted to create something which is good fiction, and it also had enough travel in it. So this year, when we were thinking of all the places that I would want to visit before sitting on the writing board for the story bit, I was very keen on going to Northeast. I was and Sikkim being one of the most beautiful places of Northeast. I've heard so much about it. I read up so much about Sikkim, Gangtok, and all the beautiful places that are there. So yeah, and this is so untouched. It's not something that you see very often in films and series and everything. So yeah, I was very keen to come here.
Yeah. So A.R. Rahman, the music maestro, is the brand ambassador for the state of Sikkim. So lately, what we have seen is Sikkim being aggressively promoted, in national and international platforms. So tell us. What exactly did you like about Sikkim? क्या अच्छा लगा आपको यहाँ आके?
See, there's a big sequence which is in a monastery. So it started with my hunt for an ideal monastery to shoot in, and yeah, I think I love the monastery that we're shooting in here in Sikkim. And once I arrived, I was even more pleased because it was better than what I saw in pictures and what I read about. So that was the first thing, and then obviously I read about all the places, the Mall Road and the hilly areas, the waterfall areas. So yeah, I'm a novice. I'm a traveler, and I want to travel more in Sikkim, Gangtok, Northeast to be very particular about. And I'm also a biker, so I ride very often, and this has been a long-standing dream to ride my bike all across Northeast. So yeah, this is like a recce for me. Next time I'm coming on my motorcycle.
Right. When we see your journey, a guy from Jodhpur, Rajasthan, your journey in television, your journey in movie, now your intervention in the web series. How has it been? Because your selection of the movies such as Parched and extremely opposite Veeradi Wedding shows your caliber and your talent in experimenting acting in different format. How has been the journey so far in the Bollywood?
It's been very good, very long, but hence very enriching, I would say. The idea was always to dabble in different platforms and work with new people in different kind of environments, I think, because as an artist, every new environment that you work in, it gives you something. You take something from it, good or bad. So that was always the idea, to work with newer people, to always try and do something that you've not done before, or risk something that you're afraid of. That's very, very crucial for an artist.
Right. I was just checking, doing some research on Tripling, and I just saw in YouTube that the trailer of 2016 has had million of views, right? How did you conceptualize of coming up with the second edition of Tripling?
So the first edition was very well received, and people really liked it. So we were very certain we were going to do a second season, but we didn't want to do it just because it's popular. We wanted to do it when we actually have a story. To be very honest, it took almost a year to write the second season, because we started conceptualizing almost a year back, when Sumeet said, okay, you need to write a second season, and we kept bouncing ideas, we kept rejecting ideas. And the good part about TVF and about Sumeet particularly is that he's not someone who's going to pressure you into, just writing something for the heck of it. He said until and unless we are convinced that okay, this is the story we want to tell, we will not go and shoot it. So yeah, that's how it started. And I think 3-4 months back we finally had a story which we were all convinced that oh yeah, this is what we want to do in the season.
So when can we expect the series be on the net?
It's going to come out hopefully in Feb, end of Feb or early March. That's what we are hoping. We're still shooting. We will be finishing the shoot hopefully by mid-December. If that happens, then yeah, by Feb end it should come out.
Sumeet, before I take on a message of yours to the people of Sikkim, can you tell us the upcoming project of yours?
So there is one film called Made in China, which has got me and Rajkumar Rao and Moni Roy in it. It's being directed by this guy called Mikhil Musali. He directed this very interesting Gujarati film called Wrong Side Raju, which did very well. That is one film that is coming out. I'm doing a series for Voot called It's Not That Simple. That should come out sometime soon. And then I'm doing another series called Verdict, which is produced by Ekta Kapoor's channel, Alt Balaji. So that should come out next year. That's next year.
So what would be your message to the people of Sikkim, because definitely now, since tripling has been shot here in the state of Sikkim, amongst the picturesque, what you say, the background or the nature, what is your message to the people of Sikkim?
Firstly, thank you for maintaining this town so well. It's so quiet. People are so concerned about this town. They don't like it when people litter, and they don't like it when people talk very loudly and make noise. And it's so good. And I hope it stays like this. I hope people are really attached to the place they live in. That's what I miss in Bombay sometimes. Because it's got people from all over the country, all over the world coming and living there. So I feel they're not attached to the place that they live in. I'm really attached to my city. I love Bombay. I wish they also take a lesson from the people of Sikkim, because they're so attached to the town. They keep it so beautiful. You put a camera anywhere and it's picturesque. And it takes hard work, I think. It takes that much love for the city you live in. So yeah, thank you.
Thank you. It was so pleasure talking with you, and all the best for your series.
Thank you so much.
That was Sumeet, Vyas, and guys, don't forget to watch this series Tripling second edition, which will hit an internet in the month of February next year. With camera person Ashish Gurung, this is Nirmal reporting for Sikkim Chronicle.